The Stormy Daniels hush money scandal. One of the most explosive cases against Donald Trump involves the adult film star Stormy Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford. In 2016, Daniels claimed she had an affair with the then presidential candidate and was paid $130,000 in hush money in the weeks leading up to the election. Trump has denied the affair. Federal prosecutors in New York investigated the matter and claimed that Trump directed his former lawyer Michael Cohen to make the payment to Daniels to keep the affair secret, thereby violating campaign finance laws. Cohen pleaded guilty to the charge in 2018 and was sentenced to 3 years in prison. In July 2021, the U.S. Justice Department ruled that the former president could not be sued for defamation by Daniels, who accused Trump of defamation after he called her claims of an affair a total con job. On the 30th of March 2023, a Manhattan grand jury voted to indict Donald Trump on criminal charges relating to the Stormy Daniels hush money scandal. The exact nature of the charges is not yet known, but it is believed that Trump is facing up to 30 counts, making him the first current or former U.S. president to ever be criminally charged. Obstruction of justice. Another major investigation involving Donald Trump relates to allegations that he obstructed justice during the special counsel investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. In 2017, Trump fired FBI Director James Comey, who was leading the investigation, and later admitted in a televised interview that he did so because of the Russia inquiry. Stay ahead of the curve with our up-to-the-minute coverage of U.S. news. Subscribe now to join the conversation. Robert Mueller, the special counsel appointed to lead the Russia investigation, investigated Trump for obstruction of justice but did not reach a conclusion on whether Trump committed a crime. In March 2019, Attorney General William Barr released a summary of Mueller's findings, stating that there was insufficient evidence to charge Trump with obstruction of justice. However, the matter has not been put to rest. In 2020, a federal appeals court ruled that the House Judiciary Committee could access secret grand jury materials from Mueller's investigation. The committee argued that they needed the materials to determine whether Trump committed impeachable offenses, including obstruction of justice. In February 2021, the Supreme Court declined to hear an appeal from Trump's lawyers, effectively allowing the committee to access the materials. In addition to the Mueller investigation, Trump is also reportedly under investigation by the Department of Justice for potentially obstructing authorities as they attempted to secure all the classified documents he took from his White House days. This is a serious charge, and if found guilty, could result in criminal charges being brought against him. Fraud and corruption allegations. Donald Trump has faced numerous allegations of fraud and corruption throughout his career. In 2018, the New York Attorney General's office filed a lawsuit against the Trump Foundation, alleging that it had engaged in a pattern of illegal activity, including using charitable funds to promote Trump's political and business interests. In 2019, the foundation agreed to dissolve and donate its remaining assets to other charities. In 2020, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office launched a criminal investigation into the Trump Organization over allegations of tax fraud and other financial crimes. The investigation is ongoing, but it is believed that prosecutors are looking into whether the Trump Organization inflated the value of its assets to obtain loans and tax benefits. In addition to these investigations, Trump is also facing multiple lawsuits from women who have accused him of sexual assault and harassment. These cases are ongoing, and it remains to be seen how they will be resolved. The future for Donald Trump. As the investigations and lawsuits continue to pile up, it's unclear what the future holds for Donald Trump. He is facing potentially historic criminal charges in New York, as well as ongoing investigations into his conduct during the 2020. Stay ahead of the curve with our up-to-the-minute coverage of U.S. news. Subscribe now to join the conversation. Donald Trump, the former U.S. president, has been criminally indicted on charges related to the hush money payments to adult film actress Stormy Daniels, in the days preceding the 2016 presidential elections. This makes him the first current or former U.S. president to face criminal charges. New York is currently bracing for his arrival, as he heads to the Manhattan Criminal Court for his appearance before Judge Juan Merchan, after leaving his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida on Monday. According to reports, Trump is facing around 30 counts of obstruction of justice, which is only one of many investigations and lawsuits he is facing. As a private citizen, without the backing of the Justice Department, Trump's legal troubles have increased significantly. Since leaving the White House, he has been facing an increasing number of lawsuits and investigations that could impede his chances of winning the presidency back in 2024. In this article, we will take a closer look at all the lawsuits and investigations that the former president is currently facing. Stay ahead of the curve with our up-to-the-minute coverage of U.S. news. Subscribe now to join the conversation.